Hi guys! Today I'm going to talk about the core of the body. 29 pairs of muscles make up the core. They are sometimes described as a muscular box. The roof is the diaphragm, the large muscle which is below the lungs. The base includes the pelvic floor and girdle of muscles which are around the hips. Why is the core so important? The core muscles have two main functions, one to spare the spine from excessive load and two to transfer force from the lower body to the upper body and vice versa. Having a strong, stable core helps us to prevent injuries and allows us to perform at our best. Concentrating on the muscles of the abdominal wall, which are 4 pairs of flat sheet-like muscles. Here are the 4 muscles. The rectus abdominis, aka your six-pack, external abdominal oblique, internal abdominal oblique, and the transverse abdominis. Working the abs can support, strengthen and stabilise the lower back. So here are some core exercises. There are numerous to choose from. Here are a few. The abdominal curl on the floor and using a Swiss ball. So starting laying on your back, feet are flat, knees and hips are in line with the feet. Lifting the chest with the hands or the fingertips on your temples and then to the sides, leaving the unused elbow on the mat. So we're using that transverse muscle to go sideways. To make it harder, raise the legs, cross the feet, hold them in position as you perform the curl in the static position and again to the sides. Here shown on a Swiss ball, the easiest variation are with a 90-degree angle with the feet on the floor. To make it slightly harder, you take the feet away from the ball, as shown in the next video. So here you can see the feet are further away. This makes it harder, but still performing the same exercise. If you have access to a Swiss ball, I would really recommend this for working core, as it really helps to stabilise, as it includes the balance element. Then we move on to the classic plank. Everybody should know the plank and should be aware that this really helps stabilise the core. With the straight arm position or with the on the elbows. As you can see, a straight back. Keep the neck in line. You can also make this into a side plank. So starting seated with the knees bent and lift the hips and the torso up. The hand above is in line with the hand on the floor. Again on the elbow, same position to hold and to breathe throughout any exercise, especially your cores. Breathe through that. The supine lower leg, a great abdominal exercise. The hands are placed underneath the bottom to keep the back connected to the floor and to protect the same. Breathe through, legs lift up. To make it easier, bend the knees and tap the feet on the floor. You can also have this exercise move into alternate legs. V-sit, i.e. the body sits in a V shape. On the seat bone, the arms and the feet are raised from the floor. You will really feel your abs working. To make it harder, straighten the arms higher and raise the legs, back straight throughout. The Russian twist. Sitting on the floor, feet are flat, knees are bent. We twist from side to side. Lifting the legs will make it harder. Adding a dumbbell for some weight. Add in a kettlebell for more weight, keeping those feet raised, working those abs, the central and the external transverse. And it gets harder and it gets harder. Moving on to the lateral or oblique curl. Kneeling on one knee, the opposite leg is straight, the foot is flat. Again, fingertips on the side temple of the head, and we move into the curl and straight up. Here we have the stability and balance using the Swiss ball again. We lay down onto the ball, we lift up, so we're really using those abs to lift the body up. Here, rolling the ball away, the palm of the hands stay flat onto the ball, and we engage a nice flat back with the arms straight ahead. Again, lifting the feet from the floor, so just balancing on the knees will make it harder. Here we have a Swiss ball walkout, where we lay the thighs onto the ball and walk the hands out. Hold into a plank for a few seconds and then we reverse. And finally, a nice Swiss ball plank where we can be straight and strong. From a bent position, we're rolling the ball away using the feet, keeping that plank position with the hands gently beneath the shoulders. Thanks for watching, guys. Work those abs. Hope you enjoyed those exercises I chose just for you.